So right after me signing out, it just fell. It pretty much just fell, and it fell so hard that pretty much this little device that was right here, or here, it shook off and fell off. So that's kind of funny. Also, I just want to say welcome back if you've gone this far. If you saw part 1, well, this isn't the second half, this is actually the actual next update, so, yeah. If you've obviously gone this far, you're watching the second half of this display. So we got Thor. Right up, pile driver. He's egging him on. He's like saying, come on. So let's make a trade. So we're trying to make a deal. Let's make a trade. Looking right at each other. It's like Giant Man for Pile Driver. I mean for Thunderball. These are the second halves to the first halves of the previous video. And then if you look up here, Superman, he's got Black Lightning. He's kind of looking at Hal. He's like, geez, Hal, calm down. Don't make this personal, you know? Just kind of watching him. It's like, bam! Extension from the back. Superman's just kind of giving him a look. Like, geez, Hal. He's holding him up. I have an elastic band right there if you didn't see it. This is one of my favorite Thors that I have. I have about a total of 4 Thors. 2 of them are doubles. And then I have this one from the Return of Marvel Legends, the Heroic Age costume Thor. I like this one, it's pretty good. It's a bit more comic book looking, cartoony, compared to the other ones that I have, but overall it's fairly good. I like it. A lot of people don't like just to the fact that it doesn't really fit too well in scale with the other ones, the other figures, the other 6-inch figures, but overall I like it. And then they have this one, the classic Toy Biz version Thor. This one's alright. I kind of just got this one just for the sake of getting it. I found it cheap through local listings on, like, I think it's Kijiji, I believe. And it's pretty good. I'm not complaining. It's alright. I haven't really used it in a display yet. And then I have this one, the original Giant Man series Thor, the one that I originally bought before getting my second one over there. You know, which became, this one predominantly became my main Thor in this costume. I paid so much for this figure, so which is why I kind of don't have the heart to sell this one. I paid about like 45 loose too, and I totally got ripped off. Was it 45 or 40? Around there is ridiculous. And then I got this one for like 15 bucks at a toy show office. How it worked was, I bought so much from that guy, he pretty much just threw it in there for 15 bucks. So, yeah, you know, it is what it is. The other one that I have over there is a little bit different too. It has like a different face. It's like painted face, you know. Overall, I like this one. I'll still keep this one just for, I don't know if I showed this with this Thor, is that, for those who have this Thor, they'll know that when you buy it, he comes with blue feet at the bottom. So I painted it black. I just wanted to show that. I found it kind of weird they had blue. At the bottom of his feet he had blue. So I just painted it black right away when I saw that. It didn't make any sense to me. So, yeah. Good figure. Stands fairly well. Well, he's standing well right now. And the hammers are all different, which I like. Mjolnir. So this one's the only one that has writing, actually. This one doesn't. This one's fairly similar to the Heroic Age one. I don't really like the face cup on this figure. He really looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger since I pointed it out. It's like a movie figure of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Change the Thor. So this version, he's a lot bigger, so he looks more menacing than the other one. But I still like the other one better though. I'm gonna take this down. I'm not really happy with it. It's not better than the other one, the other version that I had up here for so long, and it's too similar. So I'm gonna take this down and probably change it up. Probably do like a portrait display or something. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm not too happy with this. Yeah, it's kind of plain compared to my other one, and it's too similar to the other one. It's not as good as the other one. Since making these flight stands, I've gotten a lot of practice with balancing figures and gotten really good at it. See, watch. I'm pretty good. The Return of Captain Marvel, Mighty Avengers, Secret Invasion, Sup? You meant if he just came back and he was all like, "What's up, guys? How you been?" As you can see, this is another Avengers team. Certain members, certain suits. Wasp is wearing the more modern look. I also took out this Wasp and this Iron Man from my Mighty Avengers scene, the Return of Captain Marvel scene. So if these are here, what's up there? I'll show you right now. So Deadpool's is pretty much joined the X-Men as they're all wearing their colors, their suits. And then they're just going against the Juggernaut, and he's just pussing out, pretty much, being his animated self. That's why I got him in this awkward running Bugs Bunny running pose. And then Beast and Cyclops are all just kind of like, really? And that just fell. Also want to take note though, whenever these figures, every time I put display, I do a display on my top detail shelf, I position all the figures to make sure that they don't fall over the edge. As you can see, I put Forge behind this tire, you see? So that if he did fall, there's no way, he's like leaning against it. And I put that gun there too, just to make sure that he serves as a balance. See, it won't fall. And if Forge did fall on his own, he'd fall towards the center. You notice that most of these figures just fell towards the center. I'm glad that it caught that, and I hope that maybe this will catch it too. If Juggernaut does fall, it's not going to be over the edge. The way I position his legs, he's positioned to fall towards the center. And same with Beast. He's leaning towards the center more than he is towards the edge. And that tire is actually supporting him. So that's a little secret that I like to say. All my figures, whenever they fall towards the direction I want them to fall. So you'll never really see anything towards here, the edge, unless I intend it to be. So, little tip for you guys. I'm kind of disappointed that I caught that on camera because I didn't balance it properly. But it shows you the proper way to balance your figures if you want them to fall the appropriate way. And that's not over the edge because it's a long way down. I'm going to quickly fix this. Yeah, I'm going to quickly fix it. I got almost I'd say 100 views for this one photo. Took a photo of this and I posted on the ACBA group. About last time I checked is 90 or so. 90 or so likes and comments, and that's, to me, that's like a record by far. So pretty much it's just paying tribute to the new Spider-Man movie coming out. The Lizard versus the Spider-Man, obviously, the Spider-Man. Anyways, what it is, it's just, Spider-Man is just running and using chairs just to get away, you know. And here's some side views. Put the chair, the tables, using flight stands to hold up. Some more chairs. Now, I want to make this clear that this is a raw display. Pretty much, I've seen a lot of photos on the ACBA group that look really good. They got clean backdrops, they hide the flight stands, and everything's on point. For me, it's I would hide the flight stands. I guess you can say I would hide them. But the thing is, I find that if I hide them, it takes away from the display because I'm trying to, I end up simplifying my display in some ways. If I hide all of those flight stands and try to angle in the right way. Just downloaded the Harley Quinn's Revenge DLC content for the PS3. It's at 24%, so I'm just waiting Gonna play this right now when it finishes, obviously. And I went to the dollar store today and I got this grass for my displays. Not too sure I'm gonna use this yet. Probably use this for like a Central Park display, I guess. I don't know, I haven't figured it out yet. And then this is Bronze Tiger. I haven't even opened this yet, and I really want to open it, but I'm holding off until I actually use it in a display, you know. Yeah, how many people have this? There's so much figures unopened, unpackaged, and they intend to open it. I have a couple in this box down here, and this would be another one. I had a feeling it was gonna come in today. It was a trade for a couple flight stands for 3 figures. How I worked it out is I gave 3 flight stands for 1 figure, 3 different sizes. And yeah, this is actually my first commission for the flight stands. I'm not really big on the commissions for the flight stands, just because I personally feel that people should make their own flight stands, just because they can actually do their displays the way they want, you know, the way how they balance it, right? But this guy had some really good stuff, and then obviously he just did it anyways. Not too sure I'm gonna continue, but we'll see. I'll never say never, right? All right. Whoa, I was not expecting this. Thank you, John C, aka NY Manchild. Wow, I was not expecting this. The deal was 9 flight stands for 3 figures, DC figures, and he gave me this. This is a bonus. And I think I see something else. He gave me this little Ike, South Park Ike, and I actually like Ike, South Park, so that was pretty cool. Above and beyond. I feel kind of bad though, because if I knew he was gonna pull something like this, I would have given at least make him more flight stands. Well, we'll see where this goes. I definitely see if he wants more commission from me, then I'll definitely throw that in. I'll keep that in mind. Good person to trade with or do business with. Man, thank you so much. Anyways, let's see what else that I got. I traded for a Sinestro, Thal Sinestro. Want him for a minute. And a Star Sapphire. So it's nice that I have her. And then the question. Pretty damn dope. First time ever seeing these figures too. I passed on them. I never really went out and go get them. But yeah, thank you so much, man. Alright, thanks. And it also came with a nice letter. StashBin, thanks for the stands and the great videos you post on YouTube. NYMC, which stands for NY Manchild. Thank you so much, man. And yeah. So here's the Sinestro, the Star Sapphire, and the question. Now this Sinestro is pretty damn good. I like it. I've been passing on this guy. I didn't want to buy him at retail because I didn't want to get the 2-pack. I didn't need another Hal Jordan, so I just waited. And I've been like watching it on eBay for like the longest time, but pretty much I didn't really want to spend it on eBay, even though it's like what, like the lowest I've seen is like $8 with free shipping on eBay. So you know, it's an easy figure to get a hold of nowadays, but I still was very picky, and I just wanted to do a trade, which I was able to. So I'm very happy that I got him in the classic colors, because if you look over here, I have this one in the yellow, and now I have him in the classic. And he's one of those essential villains for Hal Jordan, or just in the Justice League in general. So he's kind of a big deal to me. So I was glad to get him in the classic look, and I can put him now in my Legion of Doom kind of display, the old school looking one. And then we have a Star Sapphire. Essentially, I didn't really care for this character, but you know, after that movie with the Legion of Doom movie, the recent DC movie, I kind of had to get her. And to my understanding, they're going to be using this body mold for the Poison Ivy Batman figure. That's going to be coming out in September, I believe. And from what I know too, with that said, they're going to be using this guy for a Black Mask. Just going to be changing, I guess, the trench coat. So, looking forward to that. And here's the question. I passed them a couple times. Can't wait to put them in displays. I already have an idea, because I do a lot of office displays. He's going to fit right in. So, yeah. And NY Manchild also threw these in. Full accessories. I didn't expect him to throw these in. He didn't have to. I was actually looking at ways to get them loose, but you know, I'm glad that I got him. Thank you so much. And he threw this in. Gonna watch this tonight, that's for sure. I haven't seen this since it came out, so, and I saw it at a friend's house, so I guess I'll finally see it, the real copy. Thank you so much, man. slingsAweb commented on these boxes, and he said, why don't you paint them? And I didn't even think about that. So I'm painting them. I painted them black. So I'm going to do the brown dry brushing on them to give it that realistic look. They look alright right now, actually. They feel good. I thought that using acrylic paint wouldn't work, but it actually holds. And yeah, this would be only one layer of paint. I don't think I'll do a second layer. I don't think it's necessary, but I'll do I'm gonna do the dry brushing, and let's see how it looks. Package. So this is a gift from my girlfriend. It's from the China seller. I didn't know it was for me, but she got me the Electro. Yeah, it just came in the mail, and then it just said it was addressed to her, but had her name on the package. But then she said to open it, and behold, it was Electro. So thank you so much. Now I finished my Sinister 6. And then another package, I got this, the Constrictor. How it worked with this one is that I went to the States. I'm from Canada, by the way. So I went to the States a couple months ago, and I passed on this because I had a feeling that I was gonna get it here, and then eventually I did many months later. So thank you to myself, my past self, that I waited. But yes, I had a feeling that it was gonna come here, so I passed on it, and I got the other figures from the line because I was on a budget. So I waited, and it was like the only one on the rack today. Went to Toys R Us, so pretty lucky. I took that risk. Dry brush success. So I painted the boxes. I gave it a little bit of dry brush, and it looks good. It looks really good. I painted this one black again though because it just chipped off, so I have to redo it. I'm gonna dry brush it again with another coat. But they look good. Shout out to slingsAweb for pretty much commenting on my last video saying that I should paint them. And I took that advice and I did it. So you gotta listen to some people, man. Some people, you gotta listen to the comments, because some people really know what they're talking about, and it looks so much more better. I wouldn't even have done it if you didn't mention it. Didn't even think about the idea. Small scene. So I'm utilizing the grass like it's Central Park. Got a cameraman and a reporter interviewing Captain America at Central Park because Tony's drunk on sight and the Avengers just came in. Just having fun with the grass. There's not really much you can do with the grass other than like a Central Park scene. So this team is based off Earth's Mightiest Heroes, except for that could be the modern look, I guess. I might change that, but here we go. And as you can see, what I did was, because it's grass, I kind of cheated. So I put all the figures using my flight stands, the standing flight stands, the ones that are right at the shoulder level. See? Watson, they're all just looking at Tony. He's drunk out of his mind. I use my Coca-Cola prop, so I don't actually have like beer, alcohol, but I think this kind of makes it clear what it is. So there you go. Using my of the 3 Thors that I have, this is the weaker one that I have because it's the double. But I like this one because the skin tone matches the arms. Like, it's plastic, has a bit Hasbro-ish, right? Just cameraman. These are my normal people because they wear normal clothing. And then they're just, oh, Tony, drunk out of his mind, parked at Central Park. And this one, I'm just playing around with furniture. Nothing specific. I just put up a room and haven't really figured anything out. Just playing around with some props. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do with this yet. This could be a contest entry. I have to figure it out still. So yeah, just utilizing the props. Got the question figure, and pretty much an office is destroyed, and there is one clue. Bunch of chopped off hands on a book. Question's holding a flashlight, holding tire iron. Playing around with more props. Let the display speak on itself on behalf of the props. No papers. The room is cleaned of any information. Question is one of my favorite characters from the DC Unlimited, Justice League Unlimited. He was one of my favorite characters. You know, just doesn't take any crap kind of character, and he's funny in his own way. He was well written in the Justice League Unlimited series. So here's the concept art for Moonstar. Not a big fan of packaging, just because I don't really care for it, because I'm not a mint collector. As soon as I get my figure, I look at the packaging once and then I toss it out. So it's nice, but I don't really care. It doesn't really bother me if they just put in a white envelope. Here's Moonstar herself. I like the head sculpt. It actually kind of looks like her. I had to actually look today to see some images of her, just to see what she looks like nowadays, if she's changed. Like the fact they gave her the pigtails. They used the female body mold, like the Hasbro mold. It's okay, but not enough articulation. But I'm not complaining. It's okay, it's alright. Here's Deadpool, and it's kind of funny that he's holding an action figure of himself. He's playing with himself. Ha ha ha. Who doesn't like Deadpool though? Everyone loves Deadpool. Definitely want to get this. I don't even have the Warpath, so I'm gonna, if I do get this, I'm gonna get all the other members, or I gotta get Warpath soon, you know. So here is the Punisher and Blade. Not that excited about it because once you see the trench coats, they're exactly the same. Right away, you automatically know what mold they're gonna be using, and it's going to be the, well, there's no surprises, obviously, because, well, here it is. They're going to be using this mold. The Punisher, the Warpath, the Nick Fury, Phantom X, who also used it? Winter Soldier? They're using the same mold, just putting the jacket on it. Not that excited. They gave Punisher black gloves instead of white. I would just prefer if he just had the normal look without the jacket. Here is the Blade figure. Not that impressed with it, man. I hate this mold, man. It's like there's no articulation, and it's portioned weird too. Like these figures tend to be really skinny using this mold. Don't really like it. Don't like it at all. You know, it's a step back for Hasbro to use their old stuff that wasn't that good to begin with. No offense. This is good though. These molds for these figures. The packaging looks good. As mentioned, I'm not a big fan of the packaging or art, because I don't really care for it, but I do like this, you know. Looks pretty good. And I like the fact they didn't put some dynamic posing in the box, because that'll ruin the figures when you take them out. So, yeah. Here's, what's her face? Psylocke herself. She's, looks like a hand ninja sword. Actually, you know what? When I think about it, I think that's the Electro body. I think it is. Yeah, that is the Electro body. It's all good. It works. It's, you know, and the mold of her face, she actually looks more Asian. And the fact that she can hold her sword, you gotta give it to her, because Toy Biz didn't do that. So here's Wolverine. I like this one pretty much too. And another Wolverine tier collection. I like the fact that they're using a different mold than what they were offered, because they could just simply just painted the previous Wolverine black and gray. But I like the fact that they used a different mold. I would like them to use this with the yellow and blue. And here's the Archangel. As mentioned, I would like them to use this as, like, in future lines, and just give it a repaint in the pink and blue colors, and so you can just have a normal Archangel. But I like this one. Looks pretty good, because all we really have is the Toy Biz version, and that was so small. Alright, so better late than never. I just got all the Marvel Legends from Wave 1 and 2. Not all of them, very select few. And now that there's word out that the new Marvel Legends for Wave 3 are coming out in the fall, I guess, so let's check them out. Oh, quick scene, Constrictor fighting Spider-Man. That actually is not touching him. So, yeah, using the flight stands. And then Constrictor. I don't think Constrictor is this strong, but, you know, I got, like, new figure excitement. I doubt he can really lift that up with his muscle mass. I'm not too sure if he can actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure he can't really do that based on, yeah, I don't think he can do it. But new figure excitement, you know how it goes, right? New figures are always invincible in displays. So I got rubber duckies, always looking out for new props, Went to the dollar store and saw these. These were originally push pins, but I cut off the pin and then I just sanded it down, or use a nail filer. And I got new props. So yeah, simple as that. Always keep a lookout for new props. Anything that could be used for 6 inches and it's at a decent price, grab it. And sometimes the stuff, it doesn't have to be cinch scale stuff. You can find random things and it'll work, you know. Although there isn't a lot you can do with a rubber duck when it comes down to it, but nonetheless, new prop. A new prop is a new prop. A prop's a prop. Whatever. You can use it for something, right? Just add to the bin, the stash bin. So I changed this one up. I put the Wrecking Crew, Power Driver, and Thunderball with Daredevil in a headlock, and put these guys in. And he's on the cell phone, watching TV, and these guys are just chilling, having fun. Hired help, I guess. And then this is the same. This hasn't changed. And this one hasn't changed, obviously. It's the same thing. And so, with San Diego Comic-Con coming up, I made it I guess you say I've decided that this time next year, not the following 2013, I'm actually going to try to come out, you know. I've got enough subscribers, so I guess if I were to go there, I would meet a lot of people, and you know, this whole YouTube thing for me is doing really well. I'm at 400 subscribers. I say by the by this spring, by fall, I'll reach up to 500. And oh yeah, I just want to say this is there's that electro. I was able to finish the Sinister 6. But yeah, so I say this time next year, I'll probably be able to get up to 800. So just a matter of time, based on the success that I'm doing now. So I'm going to keep it up, and I really want to go. I really want to head out to San Diego Comic-Con and just meet all these guys. I want to meet all the people out there, meet you guys, you know, and see you guys in person. You know, there's not a lot of people. The community in Canada isn't as big as it is in the States. So, you know, I just really want to go out and meet you guys. I want to be part of this community. I strive to, I guess you say, put myself out there. It only makes sense that I would take it to the next level. So this time next year, I'm going to try to go to San Diego, 2013. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Not a real big reveal, but it's kind of cool. If you look at it, he's like, enough. And he has no idea what he's up for. Yeah, so I just want to, oh, I put the crates in here. But yeah, I want to actually go to San Diego. I want to try coming out. Not this year, but it would be great if I can go this year. But I didn't. My summer is pretty much booked with other stuff. But I would really like to go this year. But gotta be realistic. If I plan ahead, I'll be able to go next year. And yeah, so that's a little 4-on-1. So if you guys want to meet me, I'll be in San Diego next year, if according to plan. Alright, that's it. Sean Lee from TheStashBin. Thanks for watching. Oh, and my next video, it's gonna be the flight stand tutorial. I got enough requests, I'm gonna do it. Alright, peace. I love these crates. Okay, officially now. Goodbye. Okay, peace.